This is it, fellas. You all ready? I'm about to go off tonight. Let's get out there and show them how it's done. All right? Woo!
You got to love hearing that kind of talk in the pregame huddle. Coming to you live on 2K Sports. This is the NBA. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's great to have you with us. You got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Nick Batum?
Well, Batum is one of my favorite players in the league, Kevin, because of the versatility at both ends of the floor. On defense, that huge wingspan allows him to cover multiple positions on the court. And then offensively, he can really run the floor in transition, and he can knock down that three-point shot.
Yeah, he doesn't just have to score through his defense. You know, post players love playing with him because he can shoot from deep and really demands attention when he's hanging out beyond the arc. You can't take your eye off of him when he's out there.
Earlier in the season, the New Orleans Pelicans ended up losing their last game in this matchup against the Celtics.
It's not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
This game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Guys, given their performance in that game, which was less than pretty, by the way, I had a hard time believing it wound up as close as it did.
Likewise, I feel the same way, Steve. I mean, when it was coming down the stretch, I was thinking, how in the heck are they still in this game? You gotta be kidding me. You got the sense that it was never going to be there now.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. Going into this game and scouting the opposition, he told me he's a huge fan of Drew Holiday, saying, Drew's still a guy with so much potential. You just don't see that many point guards with his kind of range. 6'4", close to 2 mils, and a great skill set to that. He's a guy you love to watch, but you often hate to go up against him. Kevin, we'll see if he can have a big impact in this one.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Sullinger. 12 points his last outing. He got it despite fading back a bit.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the 76ers.
That was a heck of a performance for them offensively. There was stretches there where it just seemed like everything was falling.
And it wasn't by accident they shot it that well. Their ball movement was excellent. That was the key to me.
Pelicans on D. Pass to Thunder. Stolen by Gordon. Holiday dishes to Evans. There's Gordon. Another one falls for New Orleans.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic for that end of the floor, no question.
Rondo kicks to Batum. Back to Rondo. Rondo off the pick from Cousins. Off the pick. He misses, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That one on Davis.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And that one falls for Cousins. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Gordon. A 23-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. Gordon with the screen for Holiday. Back to Gordon. No one near him. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
And there's the pass to Thunder. Takes the three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see they recognize that part. They are not going to give him that look.
The shot's good from Thunder. Thunder's got his first bucket in this one.
took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Gordon goes in, and that one's good. Such a great start for him. 4 for 4 already. He'll be on his way to a big game.
It certainly looks that way, Steve. His energy level has been terrific right from the opening tip.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to run. There's a screen. Zips it back. Outside for 2. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Good. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers.
No against Holiday. Evans outside. There's the feed to Davis. Cousins is there. No luck.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Batum passes to Thunder. There's the dish to Rondo. Celtics passing it around. No good from Thunder.
Nothing's going right for him right now. He's got lost it here in the fourth.
Gordon takes to Anderson. Ups to Holiday. This is to Gordon. Gordon off the pick from Anderson. Gordon the pass to it. Back to Gordon. The kick out to Holiday. From 16. It's rebounded by Thunder.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Screen by Cousins. Rondo against Gordon. A 3-ball. Cut the bucket. Thunder's got 5.
You know what? That was good defensive effort. But on a shooter like him, sometimes it just isn't enough.
Gordon dishes to Holiday. He feeds it to Evans. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And the official thinking the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. They're breaking the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all. And of course, New Orleans, just a couple spots back.
When I look at New Orleans, they've been about as good as advertised this season. Clearly one of the top teams in the league, no doubt about it.
Oh, they're going to be a tough out in the playoffs, Clark. No doubt about it. This is an elite team playing at a very high level right now.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic